Today, I want to say thank you, everyone, to all my 100 plus subscribers. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I know it's not much for everyone, but for me, it's huge. It's a lot for me. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing my channel, and please keep on sharing and keep on watching my videos. I am really grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Today, I want to share a little bit about me. Hope. I just wanted to say something about me and my experiences as OFW. I'm really proud to be one of the overseas Filipino workers working here. I was born and raised in Bicol. I am Bicolana! Hello sa mga Bicolana dyan! Magayunon, mauragon, mahiguson! Totoo yan. It's true. We are Bicolanas and Bicolanas. We come from Region 5 of Luzon. I'm actually from Binobong, Pili, Camarines Sur. My name is Rosalinda Moralde Bueno Habano. It's a long name. It's a bit of Spanish because my grandies is half. I studied elementary school in Santo Domingo, Bulac, Camarines Sur. I prefer to speak English kasi hindi lang naman po kasi Pinoy ang nanonood ng mga vlogs, and I'm very proud to say that 95% or 100% of Filipino, we understand English, because from the very start of our school, from kindergarten until college, we actually study English. Most of our textbook is English, unless it's a Filipino subject. I have 5 siblings, 2 brothers and 3 sisters. I got my secondary education in Pili National High School, La Paz, Pili, Camarines Sur. That's my alma mater. In Prime Tech Development Institute. It's actually a small M, and I'm thankful to the owner. Hope she rest in peace. After I graduated, I work in Manila, different parts away. Suddenly, year 2003. So after a few months that he passed away, I started looking for a job to be able to support my mom and my other siblings that time. So I was lucky enough to be accepted. When I went for the first agency that I applied, it was Middle East. So I went and I was accepted. The employer from that agency in Lebanon came over to Philippines to do the interview. I was interviewed. That time I was currently living and working in Paite, Laguna with my friends. Shout out sa iyo, Maricar, Guide Philippines. Before, in my experience, it is not easy to apply to work overseas. You have to go through photos, passports. It's not easy. So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful that I did find a way to to be able to do and complete all my papers and documents. And then they asked me again. There's another employer from Lebanon, it's a family of 4 with 2 children, and they are Catholic. So I was glad because they are Catholic. So faith, same religion, we care for each other, and at least I can still go in the church. That's one of the most important thing for me, since my father just passed away, not even a year after my father passed away. I already trying to look for a job in abroad, because I believe that God will always find a way. If you really need something, He will always provide. So if you currently are in a very hard situation, or a very difficult situation, especially during this pandemic, please don't lose hope. Keep your faith on Him. Try to be positive and always believe, because God will always find a way. Maybe He will use other people to help you, or maybe use other people to be an instrument, or to be the motivation for you. I've been through a lot, but I can say that I am strong. But even though I am strong, I'm I'm always very emotional if I am going through something. But I always believe that God will always provide and will always find ways. So I was lucky that I be able to work in Lebanon, and that was my first job. I was 23 years old. So I went there. I worked for 3.5 years. The contract is 2 years, but when you go there, their agency will change into 3 years. And we shown that everyone were looking forward. Being a OFW is, you will really go through a lot, but it was the experience that really made me strong. And it was my very first time to be in a plane, and it was not scary. It is actually a very nice experience for me. I wasn't scared at all. Father was guiding me that time. So I will say that really you are lucky. You know why? Because actually it's actually very modern now. Everyone has a smartphone. You can always call your family. You can always see your family in videos, video calls, voice calls, Facebook, Viber, WhatsApp, email, everything, anything, you name it, it's there. During that time, it was only a letter. Once a month, I will receive one letter, sometimes 2 months, sometimes 3 months. You know, because it was my first time, I was really homesick in my father. I was still mourning. I was still mourning at the time for my father. So I cried every night, reading their letters every single night. I cried reading my family's letter. Every time I'm with them, you know, and I will only call once a week. My boss allowed me to call landline. I don't go out. There's no off day. There's no freedom. You just stay there. You know, for the whole 3 years. We went out there if they will attend wedding. I go to church with them. Funerals, parties, groceries, but not day off. There is no rest day for us. From Sunday to Monday, you're working, and the house is big, and you know, I know those those OFWs who's in Middle East, I know you understand me, how how hard how hard work it is to work there. Their way of cleaning is very different than Hong Kong and other countries. Middle East is hard work. Imagine you clean a carpet, huge carpet. You have to remove it, clean the floor, and put it back by yourself with your own amazing hands. I survived that. And one more very, very bad experience that I experienced in Lebanon is I was there during the war. We were having conflict. So I was there during. I wanted to go back home that time, but I couldn't. My boss doesn't allow me to go back. My boss is, we still communicate until now. We still communicate with my Lebanese boss. I want to shout out for him. Hi, Mr. Maroon, Mrs. Salam, Mariam, George, and Joey. When there, Miriam was 2 years old. George was 5 years old. So when I left, 5, 6, 7. So George was 8 when I left, and Miriam was, I think, 5 or 6, 1 year old at the time. So now they're all grown ups, but we have a good communication with my boss. Shout out to you guys, and Lebanon, keep safe. And I'm so sorry for what happened. Currently, explosion in Lebanon. My heart is in my prayers is with everyone, to all the Lebanese people. I know God will help you to build up your country again. And after Lebanon, I work. After Lebanon, I rest for 1 month, few months. I started to apply to work in Hong Kong. I was really lucky enough to have a very good employer in Hong Kong. I was working there for almost 4 to 5 years. Malaysia for around 15 to 16 years. But now is my current boss is from Maldives. I don't promote anybody. It's just if you have time, if you want to experience amazing islands, go to Maldives. The people are amazing, the food are good, and the islands are incredible. I like working with this was because I also like to travel. So they like to travel. 2 benefits for me. I'm having my salary at the same time I travel for free. That's why I told him first that I have my salary and I can travel. So much for everyone. Keep safe and always have faith and spread love. No hate, just love. Bye bye everyone. Thanks for watching.